Welcome, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and today we're in for something new. Now, I've been away for a while, been busy working hard in my day-to-day grind, and it's time to get back to some games. Now, I'm trying to get back to more of the games that I have been a part of, or that are the type of games that I really enjoy, which are survival-oriented games or building-oriented games. So much in the way that I really enjoyed Hellion, I'm going to be getting into a few games that have some difficult conditions to play in. One of them is going to be this game, which is Myst Survival, which is done by a small team. It has had a lot of updates since the last time I played it. I did try it a little bit earlier today, and found it very much more challenging than it was last time. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. Now, the first thing that we're gonna be looking at is that the map has been completely changed, as far as I understand. So I'm not even able to find the same places that I once had all of my stuff for, so we're going to be working with the best that we can in order to try and find our way around and get something going here. There's also new weapons, new stuff to build, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and start off. That's the usual routine. So we are here in our impromptu camp. I've changed a few of the keys around when I was playing before because I wanted to have a little bit of difference here. Some gas in there, but we can't get that out. Okay, we will take that. We'll take that and the matches. Gonna leave the biofuel because, as useful as it is, it's not going to be that useful for us right away. We're gonna take the hard stick because if we can find a knife, then potentially we can make a spear, which will at least give us some kind of weapon. So let's go ahead and get up here. Looks like there's some towers around here or something. There's a structure over there. Let's check this one out first. Now I gotta be careful of bears, because if I get attacked by a bear, that's very likely going to be the end of me. One of the ways that I'm playing this is that if I die for whatever reason, I have to start over. So we're doing this as one life to live, and they now have a vaulting system, so you can like vault over things. So one of the things we are looking for right now is car parts, because some of these cars, the ones with that little symbol above them, can be repaired, and you can use them to drive around in. So that alone is very useful. So let's pick up some of these rags here so we can use those. Drink. You're more food, so we'll take you because we can always use some more food. There's a deer there. We're going to take some of these scraps here because we could possibly use those. Oh, there's a chicken there. Now you can catch the chickens and like turn them into your pet just by catching them, but I don't want to do that right now because I think it might require too much effort. So, oh, there's another car down. What was that? That was probably a feather or something. That's a leaf. Oh, so here's the first thing. We've got a tire for a car. Now I want to try and find enough parts to fix up a car. Rifle ammunition. Because if I can fix up a car, then I should be able to... Oh, there's an engine. We want that. If I can fix up a car, then I have a mobile base. And a mobile base will allow us to more adequately find and use the things that get the things that we need as we go around. Oh, spark plugs. Always good. So now we're going to need to be mindful of what we're carrying because we're almost out of space. So I'll need to find another bag, or I'll need to drop stuff in order to... Ooh, there might be a bag down there. We'll check that here in a second. Let's check what's going on up here. These towers are really useful as a place to hide out, though. Not this one, because there's no door. Some more ammunition. 9mm and rifle ammo, so put the rifle ammo there. Let's drink you. And let's take the 9mm ammo. Okay. Since I already have some of those, I might as well pick up the ones I have. You can stack those up to about 8, I think. So picking them up now is not going to be too much of a problem. Is there another tower around here? I think there is over somewhere over that way, maybe? But there was that down there, and I think that might actually give us more. There might be a bag or something down there that we can use to get more cargo space. So we're going to go down there first. We do have to be careful because there are raiders. They have their little bases and everything, and there's a house or something over there. They have guys with like scoped rifles or whatever, so they can pretty much 1 or 2 tap you. Okay, that gave us 3 more spots in our inventory. We're going to take the booze because we can use that to create bandages, which is always good. In fact, do we have enough to do that right now? No, I need 2 things of liquor, which is very frustrating. Okay, so there's a structure over here. We're going to go ahead and take a look, and there's one over there. That one's got the marker of being like a house or something. Like a structure that you can take over. It's that little white symbol right there. Is that a bear or is that a deer? Oh, it's a deer. Okay. For a minute I thought that was a bear. The bears in this game are no joke. They will straight screw you up. So you've got to respect the bears, or they will straight take you out. Oh, here we go. That's another 2. Now, normally the interact key is E, but I switched it so that my my keys for tilting left and right when I'm aiming down the sights are set to those. I'll take some painkillers. Ooh, bandage. Yay. Really wish I had a jerry can. Could start capitalizing and getting all this fuel. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So we still don't have any weapon other than the axe. And we really do have to keep an eye out for bears, because they are a legitimate threat in this game. And they blend in really well with the environment. And they have a really long range of vision. Like, they will detect you from a considerable distance away. And they're straight up man-eaters. They will come right after you. So here we go. This looks like another area, because all these areas that have like sort of this startup thing, they're basically areas where you could start out, where you could potentially have started from. So they all have roughly the same sort of like arrangement of, you know, bonus items and stuff that you can use. What I need is a knife, like a combat knife. That would work really well. Because then a combat knife I could use, and that would allow me to make my spear, and then I would feel a little less vulnerable. Ideally, I want to find a place to set down as a defensive structure. Oh, there's another tire. I'll take that. I already have spark plugs, but I will swap those for the ones that are at 42%, because those are way better. And I think there's another, yeah, there's another tower up there. Don't know why this window on the top is sticking up, but it seems to be doing that on all of those vehicles, which is a little bit annoying. So we're going to go ahead and take a look up in this tower, because hopefully sometimes in these towers you can find firearms to defend yourself with. So okay, so that other rack that we saw from over there was over by this thing here. So still got to watch out for bears, because they are all over the place. So I need a battery. Okay, more 9mm ammunition, and it's hunting rifle ammunition. So we're going to... let's go ahead and drop that. There's a hammer there, but I can't really use that right now. I'm going to need that for building a base, but at the moment it's not all that useful. So preferably if I can get more backpack space. Okay, there we go. So now I may go back for that hammer. Okay, so we're going to drop that. Ah, combat knife. And a 9mm. So that's perfect. So now we can get that. Oh, can't coax too much here. So now we can really quick craft that. Alright, so now we have a spear. Let's swap those. That we can use. And let's go ahead and put the knife down there as well, just to free up some space. And then we can take that cola. And we'll take you as well, because that'll finish up our set. And now we have a spear. Alright, so now I at least have a weapon that I can fend off anything really dangerous with. It's not all that great, but ooh, that makes, oh, too many things. Okay, so let's eat one of these to make room, and pick up that tire. So that gives us a pretty good supply. Is that another tire down there? Oh, and I can throw the spear. That's always useful to know. Thought I saw a tire against this thing. That would be really useful. Because then if I can find just a little bit more, then maybe I can put together one of these cars. But I need fuel. Dang it. Alright. I think we may have to find like a base of operations first, or at least a temporary spot. Let's put that away. Okay, that was creepy. That rock just came flying out of nowhere. Is there something up on top of those? Is it just me, or does it look like there's like a building up there or something? Alright, let's take a peek. It was just me. There's nothing up there. Just a solid cliff. Okay, let's oh, of course now it's difficult to make it back down. Gotta be mindful of the time. It's 11 now. But I have to watch out, one, for when a fog starts rolling in. If a fog rolls in, I'll be in trouble, because the fogs are when the monsters come out, but they also come out at night. So I have to watch for both of those conditions. The fogs can happen anytime, so the monsters can come out randomly during the day, but okay, this is back where I started. That's the camp that I started at. But the nighttime is also when they'll come out. So I've gotta be on my guard pretty much at all times. Okay, let's take out the pistol. Now I do have to be careful, because the bears tend to be really sneaky. So you can like walk up on a situation like this and not realize that you're about to walk up on a bear. And like I said, once they notice you, they will come running, and they are faster than you are. So they will get you, and they will feast on your tears. That's right, I'm full. Okay, another 9mm and a 12 gauge shells. Now, I'd like the ammo so that if I find a shotgun, I'll be able to do something with it. Problem is that I don't have really any room to do that. So, oh, I've got more of that than I need. There we go. Problem solved. So, we're working with what we got here. No backpack or anything over here, which is disappointing. Okay. I keep getting turned around. Yeah, I'm definitely getting turned around here. Okay, got this not quite road, but this pathway. Looks like it once was like a dirt road or something. We'll use this for the moment to sort of find our way around, see if we can find any more places that have backpacks. Okay, it looks like there's some stuff over this way. Okay, there's a building over there. That's maybe a good start. Let's see here. That's the campers that we just came from. This has got a burning trash fire here. That makes me a little nervous. Is there anybody over here? Try to focus in and see if there's anybody there. There's 2 water jugs. Also some lamps. This might be like a good starting base location, you know. Give us a little bit to start from. I don't know yet. And since we don't have any kind of like map. Alright, you know what? This is a really good opportunity. To condense those 2 down to 1. Because that'll let me free up a little more space in my inventory. Okay, yep, it's a completely empty house. Except for this here, probably. Another combat knife, so I don't really need that. Sewing kits would be nice, and the candy bar would be nice, but they're not really enough for me to take. I can leave that there, though, and reduce my load just a tiny, tiny bit. And we can proceed onward. So we could take this as our base. That little symbol by the door means it's like claimable. There's not a lot to start with here though, so I mean it might be good to come back and get those water jugs, but I don't think that we want to straight up claim this spot right away. Let's go ahead and see what's around it. Okay, there's a major road over that way. And there's something over this way. This wasn't the... This isn't the same place that I was just at, was it? No, it's not, because it's down a hill. Alright, let's take a look at this place here. And that's also the road over there, same road. Okay, again, keep an eye out for bears. Stop bears. Stop bulls. Stop pointless extrapolations. Probably going, what the hell is he talking about? But if you're an old guy like me, that joke actually makes a little bit of sense, although you're probably cringing. Some rifle ammo. Okay, anything else up on there? Alright, so we've definitely... Let's move our ammo down here and try to group it so I can see how much I have. Now, if I could get a rifle, then I might be okay with those. Let's see. That car's just scrap. There's another building over there. Looks like a gas station, maybe? Alright. Let's keep our head on a swivel as we look around. Again, we need what? We need, we got 3 wheels, an engine, so we need at least a battery and another wheel in order to make a car functional and capable of being used. Oh, there's another house there. That's got gas in it. Not much else. This almost looks familiar. Like, almost like it's the... Oh, this looks like it's on... This almost looks like the area from the beginning. From the original... From my original playthrough. Trailer here. This might be. This might very well be the same house that I originally set up in the last time I played this game. Boy, this map has changed quite a bit. There was never anything there. Looks like there's a second floor around back. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, if that's the house that we had originally, then there should be some more stuff down this way and over there. If the map has stayed slightly... Not even, no. It hasn't. I'm looking and this building was never there. But that lake was. Maybe. I don't know. Now I'm like super confused. Let's look for... Gotta keep an eye out for bears. Is it a bear? No, okay. No battery. Ooh, some gloves. Some tactical gloves. Any antibiotics? I'll take those. I'll have that. No jerry cans. That's what I really need, is a jerry can right now. If I could get a jerry can, then I could start going around filling it up as we're going. And I wouldn't have such a big problem. Oh, okay. I will accept your offering. More shotgun shells. Could really do with an actual shotgun. That would be nice. Okay, yeah, see, those look familiar. This road looks very familiar. So, if this is the same lake, or the equivalent of it, then there should be a little bit of stuff here. No. Okay. Nothing in there. There should be a little bit of resources in here. Some duct tape, which I don't really need right now. Some cloth I don't need right now. A bandage, I'll take that. Oh shoot, missed. Some more rifle ammo. Yeah, you see how the mist is coming in? I kind of want these little batteries here. I'm going to nip them for now. Alright, so, yeah, see the mist is closing in. We're going to stay nice and hidden and watch for the monsters. This is the creepy time. In the meantime, let's check what we've got. Alright, let's drink this because it should restore a little bit. Alrighty, so yeah, it's getting thicker. You almost can't see a thing out there. Which makes it really creepy when they show up, because you can, I mean, like, they can just come right out of nowhere. Oh, see, there's one right there. I don't dare shoot at him, because the only way I'm going to drop him with the pistol is if I hit him in the head. And I'm not that good of a shot. All I do is advertise my position to all of them that are around. Oh, there's one that's close. Jeez. He's really close. All right. Oh, yeah, there's tons of them. Two. There's one down there. At least it sounds like he's down that way. If the dev ever makes it so that they can open doors, I'm going to be in serious trouble. they're super close. God, that's creepy. Like, I could swear that there's like some of them outside that door. Oh, there he goes. Just gotta wait for the sun to bake off this mist. See, if you stay still, they basically lose interest in wherever you're at, and they wander off. Okay, so what can I? What needs duct tape? None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. Just want them outside the door. Or no, he's walking through there. So, what does actually need duct tape? Nothing as far as I can see. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know that duct tape is utterly useless right now. Come on, when will this mist end? Gotta wait for this mist to end so we can get about our day. So it's about 10 seconds for every minute in game. So it's like a 6-to-1 ratio. Alright, I'm cheesing the game now. Like him, I could have hit in the head. But there's no point. I likely can't take whatever he's got because my inventory is already pretty much maxed out. And it would just grab the attention of more of these things. So in either case, not a winning situation. Gotta be more conservative. Since we are playing a one life to live kind of game here, we have got to think this through. Now, I am going to be putting together a couple of other games. There's a couple of games that I've had for a while that I want to start doing videos on. And one that I just picked up, which is Project Zomboid. I did a stream on it. That one's really new for me, so I have to learn that one because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing in that game. Okay, so the mist is clearing, so we'll know it's good when he falls over dead. Yeah, when they drop dead because of the sunlight. Alright, so he should drop here any second. There we go. Okay. It is now safe to go out and be abroad. A lot of bottles there. Kind of wish I could take... Whoa! A lot of them just drop dead. Now, unfortunately, when they drop dead like this, they don't drop any loot, I don't think. Yeah, see, since I didn't kill him, no loot for me. So anyway, now that I have a frame of reference, I think this is the same area that it used to automatically start you in the old game, in the old map. So if that is, then there's a set of buildings over that way that may be of use to us, plus the old house that I always liked to set up shop in should be over this way as well. So we're going to go ahead and try and make our way over and see if that is the case. While exploring a little bit in the meantime. Okay, so if this is the same area of the map, then there should be like a little community here. And I do see something. And a pond there. Is that a raider base? I If it was the raider base, it should be over there. Keep our eyes peeled. We want to be very, very careful here that we're not about to step into a raider base full of trouble. More spark plugs. Take that. Ooh, some boots. Don't mind if I do. Another Colt 1911. A gear, which would be nice, but I can't use it right now. A shirt, we will equip that. So, at least a little something. Okay, there's another car over here. And there's a lumber section over there. With a truck that we could try to fix up, but I need a jerry can if I'm gonna fix anything up. We need a battery. But this does have, so this is roughly where the other place was, because it had these, it had different buildings here. But this was the place. And this would make a decent little base short term because of the inclusion of those. Because I can't move these. It's one of the, these are one of those few things that we can't move. So having access to those and just building a base here would probably be preferable. I really wish you had a jerry can. Okay. So we came from over there, so in all actuality, the place where I want to go, that I think has the house that I'm interested in, is over this way, on the other side of this lake right here. Now I gotta watch out for bears. I also got to be careful because there was a... If this is the same rough geographic point on the map, then there might be a base near here. A raider base. So now I have to be extra careful. Alright, that's another engine there. Oh, is that a battery? Can I pick you up? Okay, I can't pick up this battery for whatever reason. That's frustrating. Okay. Okay, that's a raider base, I think. Are you raider base? I think you are. See if we can see anybody through here. Yep. Okay, so there are raiders there, and I don't want to mess with them. But if that's the raiders... then over that way should be the house that I'm looking for. But let's keep moving. So I saw a marker that shows another house that I can claim, so this might be another starting spot, which would mean another backpack. Yep, there's a backpack right there. Okay. So there's a raider base right up there. And that looks like it might have monsters in it. Let's carefully look around. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bet on some critters in here. Yeah, I can hear him. So we're going to leave them be. So the house I want is going to be that way. At least if this is, yep, this is the lake. And that's going to be the lake house there. Yep, okay, so this all looks familiar. So the map has changed, but it hasn't changed that much. It's certainly improved and much more confusing, but there's my house. Right there. That's the house I want. And the reason I want this house is because it's a good location. At least for setting up, because I think it already comes with a few things in place already. And it has plenty of materials and stuff in the immediate area. Yeah, okay, so it's got the SUV here that we could possibly use. It'd be nice if it had a jerry can around here somewhere. But, yeah, take what you can get. Alright, that's a nice open vehicle space and workshop area. Okay, so it doesn't have all the stuff that it used to. But I suppose that's fine. Oh, it's got another thing of liquor. So we can make more bandages. Some more matches. Some revolver ammo. Okay. And a hammer. Alright, so that's this whole area explored. I think I will make this my base. And now we just need to discover what's what around here. So we still need to get all the stuff for the car. Alright, is it just me or does it look like the mist is coming back in again? It's only 4. No battery. Watch out for bears. No tire, it looks like. Move on. Nothing in there. So this road curves around that way. Looks like. I have seen a bear up here before, so let's grab another one of you, just in case. Plenty of gas. My lord. Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Okay. A few more matches. Alright, let's head back the other way, because that road could go for a while before we find anything of use. And there were buildings and tents and stuff over this way, so let's go ahead and take that as our point of interest here. Okay, hopefully this does not have raiders. I need another wheel and a battery if I'm gonna get a working car. I don't believe I checked this one. No, I did. Yeah. Ooh. Got an M4. Now we are cooking. Another combat knife. Okay, we don't need the spear anymore. Alright. Now it's on like Donkey Kong. That's a fourth tire. Okay, so now we have 4 tires. So we're good there. We just need a battery. This place seems to be really useful. Every time the sound resets, I freak out and like freeze a little bit. Because it's like everything went quiet. What's up? Alright, let's see here. Oh, dogs. Chill out. The dogs are voting for supremacy. Oh, another bag. Perfect. Does that put me? So that puts me only 5 short on my inventory now. Need a battery. Okay, I'll take that and leave the M4 there. Oops, revolver ammo. Somebody loved themselves a revolver. Or just had one issued. Since this looks to be very much like a military camp. This looks like maybe it was like somewhere where they were trying to treat the disease. But it didn't work out for them. Which would be kind of sad. Oh no. That's more rifle ammo. Oh, is that a jerry can? Jerry can. All right. Yes, we can with a jerry can. That's another engine. So that one's in worse condition, so we're going to leave it. So it's down to finding a battery. Alright. Maybe we should take this stuff back and install it at the house there. keep looking around. Nothing there. Except for a well. Alright, I don't want to push too far off that beaten path. Let's go up here. Okay, this doesn't look like it opens, but you would think that well would work. Oh, something here. Just some canned meat. Some beefy stew. Alright, let's scratch my back here for a second. Alright, I think we're going to go back to the house that we were looking at, and we're going to claim that as our base. And I think that from here, I think that we should start working on the survival aspects. We've got a pretty good kit of gear, although we don't have any body armor yet. And we can kind of start building from here. So we're going to need to gather up tools and equipment and start building a base. So with that, I think we're going to end the episode here. This is our brand new home away from home. The plan is that we're going to block off these windows with various workshop items or other buildable components. So, like the workbench we're going to put up, just anything that we can put up that will block those off, we're going to put up, because we don't want the last thing that we want is for the creatures. Let's see, where's the... Okay, so... one of the things that we can put up is a wooden wall. So, if we line up a wooden wall here, to block off that section there, that would make that inaccessible. That's, oh. We could put that there. Cancel that. but we could basically put up functional walls to seal off these sections here. And that would make these windows inaccessible to the monsters, and give us a good area that we can control. Yeah, I think that might be perfectly doable. Alright, so let's start laying out everything that we want. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We'll go ahead and I think I'll put something across this just to block it off. But until next time, I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.